welcome. It's Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. Where has the year gone? I mean, it's absolutely mind-blowing to think that the year is practically almost over. It's crazy. Anyways, I wanted to jump on here and say hello to my wife. Good to see you, love beyond measure. And I'm just out letting my dog in the backyard. Go to the restroom, kind of run around a few minutes. But I want to get on here and say that tomorrow, BHTgrooming.com, on my website, I'm going to be running a special promo. It's going to be free shipping for $50 minimum and above. So if you want to check out any of my products at BHTgrooming.com, tomorrow would be a day that I'm going to be doing a special. Hey, what's up, Frankie? Doing a special tomorrow. No code needed at all. Anything that you put in the cart, if it adds up to $50 before shipping, before tax, it will be free shipping tomorrow. And it's just going to go, it's going to begin tonight at 12 o'clock a.m. and it'll go till 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. So if you're East Coast, you get an extra hour. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily an extra hour. It's just going to be, it's going to be behind an hour. So, you know, I was thinking, well, what can I do for like a special type of deal promo for, you know, I turned 42 tomorrow. So I wanted to do something special for my birthday as far as some type of a discount for my customers and, you know, my followers and stuff. So I thought, well, you know, my normal $65 minimum free shipping, but I dropped it down to $50 for tomorrow. So that'll save you guys some shipping if you guys decide that you want to purchase from BHT. But it's not going to break the bank. Starting out as a new company, I want to do a lot of promos, a lot of discounts and stuff, and that stuff will come. But you know, being that I'm only 2 weeks into the launch of this new company, you know, I gotta take it off slow. You know what I mean? So tomorrow, big 42 for me. But I wanted to also say this. Hey, what's going on, Emily? Wanted to say that I've been getting a lot of good feedback on the products, the scents, the fill-in beard, all that stuff, which is very encouraging. I've had several people, many of you guys probably know Dave from Born Bearded. If you don't, you got to go check his channel out. Messaged me the other day, said that he's tried my beard wash and it's probably one of the top best beard washes he's ever used, which to me that was real humbling and awesome to hear. But literally I've had several people message me telling me how great the fill-in beard is with the oil, how great the scents are, you know, all the way from the oud essence to the midnight currant to the deep water spice. Just the amber trail is another one that a lot of people's been hitting up really hard lately, saying they love it. The tobacco amber, more amber than the tobacco in that one, but just a great overall strong scent. Now I will probably be beefing up the scents a little bit heavier because I've had a lot of people say, you know, I wish, you know, I love the scents, maybe you can go a little bit more. And you know, on one side of the spectrum you have people that don't want strong scents, and then people like me, I love strong scents. But eventually I'll be moving from a 2 ounce container to a 4 ounce. When I sell out of my 2 ounces, I may keep the 2 ounce and add a 4 ounce option on there, or maybe just do away with the 2 ounce. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Should I keep the 2 ounces and just add a 4 ounce option, or should I just do away with the 2 ounces altogether and just go all in and do a 4 ounce tub of the beard butter? But really exciting. I mean, being in this almost 2 weeks, just the sales that's coming through, the return customers. That's all. See, you can always tell by people that want to keep coming back and buying more. I had a guy the other day buy some beard oil from me and turned around a week later and bought two more beard oils, and just the messages on Instagram. How am I doing it? How am I making any sense? How do I keep coming out with these great scents? I don't know. I know it smells good and come up with scents and concoct scents that smell good. And but all in all, coming up with a product that not only smells good but feels good in the beard. You can have great scents altogether, but if you have a beard product that just leaves your beard kind of dry at the end of the day, maybe doesn't moisturize it and condition it the way you want it to, you might as well just go ahead and get a fragrance. Go get cologne and spray it on your chest or your neck, your wrist, or whatever, your clothes. But the main point of having a beard product is to have that conditioning effect to make your beard look good, feel good. Obviously, it does help to have a beard product that smells good. But a lot of people ask me, well, what is your favorite, Chad? What is your favorite scent out of all of it? And it's very tough for me to tell you what scent is my favorite. I have so many scents now. If I didn't like all the scents and love actually all the scents that I have, I wouldn't have put them on my website and I wouldn't have offered them. But every one of them has a purpose. I have hey Baker, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Amber Trail, is going to be for me like probably just at any time I want to have like a nice ambery tobacco scent. I could wear that practically every day. I've got it in my beard today. And obviously Midnight Current is a nice cologne scent. It's going to be a little bit more richer. I'd say more like darker. I wouldn't say really necessarily dark, but because it is somewhat of a marine aquatic, but it's more heavier and more darker. You could wear it probably, well, I'd say both of them, the Midnight Current and the Deepwater Spice. You could probably wear both of them year round. I mean, you got enough spice in the aquatic of the the Deepwater Spice where you can wear it as an aquatic in the summer, but you can also wear it, in the wintertime where it's colder because you do have the spices in there, Same thing with Midnight Current. I feel like it's maybe a date night scent. Perhaps maybe you're going on a date with your wife. My father-in-law's got an amazing looking beard. It's a white beard. And I first gave him Deepwater Spice. He loved it. Wife loved it. My mother-in-law loved it. And then I gave him another one because I didn't have any labels on it. And I said, well, pretty sure this is the one that I gave you. And it was Midnight Current. So it was not the same one that he wanted, that he loved, but ended up coming to a point where he's like, man, my wife keeps on catching me as I walk by saying, wow, I love this, smelling me all over. Everywhere I go, she's smelling me. And he goes, this one may be just as good as the Deepwater Spice. And so a lot of people's been buying the Deepwater Spice, but then Midnight Current. It's just one of those ones that goes back and forth. Going back to the guy originally said that he had originally purchased the Deepwater Spice, and he was from Oklahoma. I think his name was Derek, if I remember correctly. Said he bought the Deepwater Spice and just raved about it. Raved about how much he loved the scent. It's just incredible, filling beard scent and all that. And then he came back about a week later and bought the Midnight Current and Amber Trail, and he was like, wow, incredible stuff. That Amber Trail is fire, and put all these fire emojis and said the flame's just not big enough. So I mean, very encouraging, because as a guy that loves scents, when it comes to fragrances and stuff, I love to smell good. If I can get the beard to smell great and to feel good and look great, smell good, feel good, and look good, that's kind of the perfect blend of all four of them, or all three of them, to get together to look good, feel good, and smell good. You know, and a lot of times it's hard to get a product that smells fantastic and feels fantastic and looks fantastic all together. You know, sometimes you'll have one that smells okay, feels fantastic, and then you might have one that smells incredible, but the fill and beer is just okay. So I'll take that all day long. I'll take you know, an oil, a butter that actually does what it's supposed to do, and get that nice scent with it as well. I'll take that. I can wear it every day. You know, so love using beard butter at night. Some people you like to use it during the day. It just depends on who you are and your beard and what you like to do. CK1, I don't have any CK1 fragrance in my beard. Honestly, CK1's good, but it's not one that I would like seek out and say, okay, I want to get a beard product that smells like CK1, Calvin Klein. There's no offense to that. I'm, like I said, you know, CK1 is a good it's a good scent, but I just feel like there's so many better fragrances out there. You can catch these fish. Okay, not sure what that means, Mario, but hey, I appreciate that, Frankie. Yes, double tap the screen if you would. I would appreciate it. But yeah, big 42 tomorrow. I thought to myself, well, maybe I can do like I don't know. Hey, appreciate that, Morgan. Appreciate that. Giving me an emerald or a jewel. Never had too many of those, but I will take them. Hey, just subscribe. Awesome. Well, I love having you guys here. You guys are welcome to be a part of BHT Beards, Heads, and Threads. Now, this company is new. It's a new company. You know, we're right there on the threshing hole, or the what do they call it? The ground zero, I guess I should say. And that's okay. That's okay. Because it will be taken off. Trust me. It takes time sometimes to get the product out and get it in people's hands to try. But word of mouth goes a long ways. Don't really have to do a lot of marketing, and I'm not even planning on it right now. Maybe one of these days, when I go to a certain time in this business, I may end up needing to get some more marketing, and there's nothing wrong with marketing. But right now, I feel like, you know, people can say what they want, but the products will speak for themselves. And when you find a good product, people talk about it, you know. And hey, from Oklahoma, you're not too far from me. I'm in Kansas, South Kansas, literally like 45 minutes from the Oklahoma line. But I'm just excited. I'm excited about this journey because I love men's grooming. I love talking about beard care, but I also love talking about, you know, shaving my head. A lot of guys are into shaving heads. You know, a lot of guys are uneducated. A lot of guys that you know, they think being bald is a bad thing. You know, there's such a stigma when it comes to bald heads. Like, oh man, those are bad. But listen, if you're balding, if you're getting light hair on head, you know, thinning out, it's a great time to shave your head. I'm telling you, especially if you got the beard. The bald and bearded look is actually a great look on men. It really is. For natural rainbow hairline, would you buzz or razor? So I'm always going to razor. Like this morning, I used a head shaver, but then I turn around and use a razor. It just depends on how I feel. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I've never tried the Baldy 9.0. I think somebody asked me about that the other day. And awesome. Glad to hear my beard is almost near the same size. Man, Morgan, sounds like we got a lot in common. Awesome to have you, brother. So if I'm in a hurry, I'll use a head shaver. I'll use it in the shower sometimes. More than likely, I'll use it in the shower unless I'm doing like a head shaving tutorial. But what I like to do, and I used to not be this way, but if I don't have time, I'll just hit it with a head shaver and it's good enough. But if I really want a nice shine, just a nice smooth shave, I don't think any head shaver is going to give you the razor shave that most people are wanting. So, but that's not what they're for. Head shavers, electric head shavers, are not made to give you like a razor clean cut shave. Why? Because there's something between the blade itself and your actual skin. So there's no way you could ever have like an open, the difference between a head shaver giving you the same shave as a razor, because the razor is actually on your skin. And as I come out here, the wind starts blowing heavier. So, but it feels good. So hopefully you guys can hear me still. I don't have a mic. I normally have mics with me, but it's all right. I don't use Near. I use a good pre-shave oil, which I will be introducing on the website very soon. By the way, if you're into beard care, BHTgrooming.com. I have 10% off first-time buyers if you put your email in. Subscribe, where I will be doing a lot of drops. It'll be my communication to you. I sent out an email to my subscribers this morning about my sale going on tomorrow. Free shipping, $50 minimum before tax. But you can buy whatever you want and get free shipping, okay? It'll save you a little bit of money. But I'm going to be introducing some pre-shave oil that I'm going to concoct and make myself, all right? And I'm going to also eventually come up with, and I'm working on this now, a great moisturizer for after you shave your head. Something that's going to take away like razor burn, you know, just really give a soothing like feel to your head after you shave. I know back here in the bottom of my neck, sometimes I get some irritation after I shave, which I think most people do. But I will say that eventually I'm hoping to come out with my own head shaver. Now, I'm telling you right now, I have done reviews and checked out tons of head shavers. I have tons of them. I use them. I switch off my top three: Baldy Pro by Grooming, Hummingbird MK13, and the Brio 2.0. Now, I use those three because those have been like, you know, there's reasons why I do. There's certain reasons behind each one why I do. One may be because it's a good shaver, but it has a great customer service. One may be just an all-around great one. The other one may be just, it's got everything I love, you know. One of those type of deals, but there's reasons why I do. Now, some people will say, well, you're just trying to push the ones that you make money off of. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can make money off of every head shaver if you go through my Amazon storefront. So, or if you go direct with the ones that I talk about. Some I don't even talk about that. I am direct with the company because I just don't think they're the best. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. How about moisturizer for your beard? The only moisturizers that I use for my beard is beard butter without no wax in it, and anything that's going to have aqua or water as the ingredient, which you're going to find in a lot of stuff on Amazon. You're going to find this in a lot of stuff at Walmart, like Everyman Jack. And the way you know, it's not always the way you know, but one great sign, I always do this. Thanks for sharing that with me, with everybody, Frankie. Appreciate you, brother. Raby, I definitely suggest it to grow your beard out. I think that eventually every guy is going to be like, man, I want to grow a beard. If you can grow a beard, even if you have patchy spots, know that in time the gravity will pull your beard and cover those patchy spots. That's why a lot of people stop growing beards, because they go, well, I got patchy spots. But if you just let it grow and just keep growing, you can never trim your way to a full beard. You have to just let it grow. And when it gets to the point where you have the length that you want, the depth, then you can do some trimming, but let it go. Let it grow. So the best thing to do is beard oil and beard butter. All right, I can't say that enough. Beard oil, beard butter. Now, if you're getting a lot of dry beard and skin and all that stuff, definitely skin care is beard care. Good skin care is good beard care. You want to make sure that you use good beard oil if you're getting dry skin, okay? Second of all, you want to make sure that you're not using regular beard like wash, like, you know, your normal shampoo on your face for your hair. Soap, don't use that on your face, because I'm telling you, the soap and the head shampoo that you normally use, they have different pH levels. You're going to have it more on the acidic side, or farther up on the acidic side, or too far down on the alkaline side. So you want to have it like 5.5, 6, somewhere around there, where it is a balanced facial wash where you can actually use it every day, okay? If you want to use regular shampoo or stuff, you know, you might get away with it once a week, but I definitely recommend getting a everyday gentle wash, because nobody wants to be around a person that has a dirty beard that's had food in it, elements of the earth, you know, like dust, debris and all that stuff that gets in your beard. You want to clean it out every day. You want it to smell and look good and feel good. And so you want to have a gentle beard wash. I do personally have one on my website. I've got a conditioner and wash. There's a combo on there too, but it does lather good, and it just smells incredible. It's got a natural scent of argan oil in it. It's not going to linger in the scent, so you can use different scents in your beard as far as the oil. But I definitely would say use a good beard oil. But going back to what I was saying, if you open up a beard butter, or if you see like beard conditioner, like you know, they have leave-in conditioner, so that's one thing. But if you open up a beard butter that's supposed to be butter and it's white and creamy, more than likely there is aqua in it, which is going to be water. And you don't want to have water in your beard care stuff at all, unless it's a water product, like in the shower. A wash conditioner, that's okay to have water in there. But if you have some water in your balm for whatever reason, I don't see that very often, but I do see it in beard butter. People call them beard creams, Gillette, Everyman Jack. You know, I can keep going on and on and on of different brands that I would say do not buy from, because they're just not, they don't have a good formula. They don't have good ingredients. You know, when it comes down to it, you want to have good ingredients, but you also, you know, have to have like a good ratio of the blends. You know, what is going to be the best oil in the carrier blend that has different oils together, mixed together. Which oil benefits you the best? One's going to be for like really good skin care. It's going to help with acne, dry skin. Another one may be for like, you know, helping growing hair, thickening hair. Castor oil is a good one, especially for white gray hair. And different ones like marula oil. That's one that's in my blend as well. I love sweet almond oil. Jojoba is going to be the closest oil that you're going to have that mimics the same oil, which is sebum oil from your sebaceous glands in your face. So you try to get all these oils that work good and test, at least for me, I test them out to see which one makes my beard feel the best and look the best. And after so many times of checking them all out and going through different blends and testing and trial and errors, I've come out with one that just has 5, you know. And the thing of it is that you can have like 9, 10. I have another oil that I'm testing now. It's got 9 carriers in it. But when it comes down to it, you don't necessarily have to have a whole lot of carriers. You just have what works, you know, and it doesn't have to be crazy. It could be just a basic blend that works. I mean, there's reasons why there's so many good beard oils out there that only have about 5 carrier blends in there. Why? Because they work. Why change something that works? I mean, I'm one of those guys, maybe I'm old school, but don't fix something that's not broken, all right? Now, there's always places and times where you can try different things out to see how it works, but when you get to the point where you have like thousands and thousands of things in something, and you say, well, it's better this way and this and that, you know, it goes down to, you know, is it true or not? We don't know. I mean, does it really make a difference? And the only way you'll be able to tell the difference is if you're using it for a long time, to be able to say, yeah, I definitely can say that that has made a huge difference. But for the most part, a lot of it's not going to be a huge difference. You know, it's you know, a lot of times you'll have places that will tell you that they've got this beard oil that's got like thousands of carriers in it and this and that. And, you know, they have some people on this side say, well, that's just not necessary. And then you have some people on this side that says, well, that's a great high quality, I don't know, you know, high quality beard oil. Well, all premium beard oils are going to have premium quality oils in it, like jojoba, argan, all that stuff. So you can't really go back and say, well, this one's superior of this one, because it goes down to, does it work for you or not? And if it works for you, a lot of times they'll say, well, I'm gonna have to charge you more money too, because it's got all these extra oils in it. Get what works for you. If it doesn't work for you, find something else that works for you. But you know, you can't get hung up on you know, well, this one's better because it's got way more carrier oils in it, because it's just not necessarily true. There's no, I mean, you can say it sounds good, but is there really science behind it? I don't know. I usually let it grow. I'll shave it constantly, then repeat the process. I've been doing it for years, how I got my beard thicker and the bald spots covered. Okay, bro, thank you. You made that more clear for me, because I didn't know. Absolutely. I appreciate all those cool little chills you're sending me, buddy. I don't know if I've even ever had any before, to be honest with you. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I have a buddy named Brad. He actually won a gift card recently on my live stream. But if you don't know my live stream show on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's called Styled and Dialed Show. A lot of times I have companies come on and I interview them and just talk to them, but we talk about beard care. Sometimes it's just me. We talk about beard stuff. But we had a awesome member of my channel. By the way, memberships are open if you want to be a member. I do a lot of these live streams behind the scenes just from a membership, and every Saturday mornings and every every Tuesday mornings, my membership gets videos before everybody else. So they get to comment on them, they get to check them out, and then they release to the public on Mondays, which tomorrow morning you'll get a video that will post in the morning. And it's a review of a beard company. And also it'll be on, Thursday morning. It'll be my second video. So every week I'll have 2 videos come out consistently. So that's one thing on this channel you will know. You'll get 2 videos every week consistently given to you guys. Sometimes they're in head shaving reviews, sometimes they're beard care reviews, sometimes they're tutorials, sometimes they're just, you know, behind the scenes, sometimes they're talking about my own beard products that I just released and kind of introducing them to the world, because you know, a lot of people want to know what is your beard butter like, what does it look like, what is your sense, I mean, what exactly do you really like? Who knows, maybe I'll just go around and start asking people on the street, just a live like forum. I think this would be kind of cool, actually. Let me know what you think, Frankie. If I hit the streets, just a random, you know, go to the mall or something, and just go up to people and let them smell my beard oils and say, what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? And just do it live, or shoot a video where, you know, I'm videotaping them, asking them obviously if they give me consent to put them on the channel, but get their advice and their thoughts on these scents. Do you scale 1 to 10? What do you think on this one? What do you think about this one? And see what the mass majority of people say. I promise you, I promise you, I'm not saying this to brag or nothing, but not one person so far. I say that now, watch somebody come out of the woodworks and say this just because I'm saying this, but I haven't heard one person say anything bad other than, man, you got some bangers on the scents. Just saying. That's what I've heard, and I'm humbled. I'm not prideful by any means. I'm thankful that people feel that way. Yes. So I will have, that's a good idea. Morgan, I will eventually have like a page where I have like testimonials, like before and after. You want to know why most people from my church are buying beard oils from me now? I mean, they're going, even people that don't even have beards, they're starting to grow beards. Because my father-in-law used to have a short beard, never had a long beard, and he's got a beard like down to here, and it's white and it's full, and he's been using my beard stuff for the whole year, all the way since back in like December. Like because I was making beard oils before I even went public to everybody, and so the new stuff, he loves it. But he's telling everybody about it. People see his beard, they see my beard, they're like, you know, your beards are looking really good. Maybe I should give this a try. And so I think it's an awesome deal. But not only that, I have merch. I have right now, since I just got the website started, I have a BHT Grooming t-shirt that I love. I don't have it on right now, but I love it. It's black. I love the color black. I always have. A lot of clothes that I wear, I'm in black because I like black. I do. I think it's a sharp looking color. Plus it makes me look thin. No, it probably does, but black, and it's got the gold colors from my brand. You know, it's not really gold, but it's kind of like a bronze gold, but it's got the BHT logo here, left of the chest, so you can grow your beard out and not have to wear it covering it. And on the back, it says beards, heads, and threads. And on the bottom of that, it has my new slogan. And what's my new slogan? It used to be stay blessed, stay bearded, but this is what it is now. It says, look sharp and lead strong. And I love that. It's everything I stand for. I want to look sharp, but I want to lead strong. And so I don't want to just be a guy that looks, you know, tries to look good, you know, and have my health good and have my, you know, my overall physical health good, but I also want to be a good person. I don't want to just be a horrible person that is all about himself. I want to have everything rounded. And I love that slogan. And hey, Stanley, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. But I'm going to be doing a lot of tutorials, talking about head shaving stuff. And Stanley, I think I may be able to ship overseas. I may be able to ship overseas. I know we talked about this a while back, but I think it's a possibility that I might be able to do that. But I'm also, like I said in the beginning, I know you didn't hear this, Stanley, but I'm going to be eventually introducing very soon my own pre-shave oil moisturizer for shaving heads, and eventually come out with my own head shaver. Now, going back to the beginning of this, I use a head shaver because I want to get it down to hardly nothing. What I'll do is I'll use a razor. What I've been using lately is it's called the head blade, and it's a little razor that goes on your finger, and it's got a roller on it. It's like a little car, and it's really, really nice. I said that, really, really nice. There we go. I'm back to saying that again. But I've been doing it in the shower. I'll just shave my head with the electric razor, and then I'll hit it over with the shaver where I have a nice clean shaven head that is shiny. All right. So, hey, I appreciate that, Morgan. My name is Chad Boney. That's my real name, Chad Boney. I do music. I do a lot of things, but I've been doing YouTube for the last few years, and yeah, rocking the bald head always, as always. Yes, sir. Yes, if you go to my website, which is bhtgrooming.com, on the top, I try to make it as easy as possible when you get there to navigate. On the very top, you'll have my beard oil collection, all the beard oils there that I offer. You'll have a little tab that says beard butter. You'll have all the beard butters. You'll have a little tab that says beard balm. You'll have even a tab that says discover your scent. So if you don't even know what scent you want, what scents I offer, I've got a whole list there, all 6 of my different scents. I do have an unscented too, it's called Blank Slate, but if you go there, you find all of my scents and the description of the scent to see which ones you think you would like. I also have a little tab that says apparel, and I was gonna say, I've got more shirts coming. They're going to be different slogans that I say and different slogans that I have, things that are really cool. Of course, they're going to be in black, but they're going to look really nice. I love the way they look. I love the way the t-shirts feel, by the way. I have a black hat. It's got a BHT logo on the left, and I have a gray one. It's got a gold, bronze BHT logo right there. So super pumped about that. So now it's all coming together, beards, heads, and the threads, which are going to be clothing. Obviously, I'm going to introduce clothing. I do like this shirt right here, this polo, for all you cool guys out there that love to dress sharp. I came from church this morning. I love the black. Of course, this is black and gray. I like to dress up sometimes, and so I'm going to try to find some nice polos like this and have the BHT logo on there. So if you want to rock and sport and support the BHT beards, heads, and threads, you know, maybe it'd be a great conversation starter. These would be cool stuff that you can get and, you know, be able to wear them every day if you go to the gym, or if you're hanging out, just lounging around the house, or if you're a guy that's a professional that likes to dress up, look good when you do it. You know, it'd be a nice shirt to have. So absolutely. Check your channel, you drive it hard. Awesome. Well, Morgan, I appreciate that, man. I mean, I'm just a small batch beard company, head company, shaving company, clothing company all together. I didn't want to put myself in one little niche of, like, you know, BHT beard company. You know, I didn't want it to say beard company or BHT, you know, head shaving company or whatever, trimmer company. I wanted it to be a grooming company where we talk about it all. Eventually, I'll try to come up to, you know, come out with my own fragrances. That's going to be something awesome to dabble into, to really kind of discover how to master scents. You know, I think of Chanel, Dior, House of Creed, Parfums de Marly, all these things, these companies that I love, Bond Number 9, all these awesome companies, they started somewhere. And I want to start making my own fragrances. And I do not want them to be some cheap, synthetic smelling fragrances. I want them to be unique and smell incredible, and just kind of capsulate rather, the essence of just a masculine scent that is addictive and people love, and people ask, what are you wearing? And I want it to all come together in one website, in one company, BHT Grooming. And so that's one thing that I hope that will kind of set me apart from all these other companies. Nothing wrong with these companies. A lot of these companies I'm actually friends with, but I have to find my own spot. I have to find my own niche. And being a bald guy with a beard, a lot of guys can relate to me, because a lot of guys have bald heads, which are awesome, by the way. I love bald heads. I love my head. Somebody asked me the other day, hey, do you ever thought about trying to grow your hair back? Yes, I have. I've done reviews on trying to grow my hair back, but I come to myself and come to my realization that this is who I am. This is who God made me. And even though I'm bald, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna rock it, and I'm gonna look the best way doing it. And so if you have the mentality that you're going to be yourself and embrace yourself, but do it the best you can. Take what God gave you and make it look the best you can. And that's all you can do. And it turns out people actually like it. People love the fact that you are confident in yourself, that you know that you can look good. You know that you can take care of yourself. You know that you can take care of other things around you, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. I mean, that's just kind of goes down to, how can you take care of other people if you can't even take care of your own self? But I love this shirt too. I do. I love this shirt. It's thin. It's not real thick, especially when it's hot outside. So I'm definitely going to go to the drawing board and come up with some really, really awesome clothing lines, and start adding some logos to it, and make them look really good. I didn't say really, really nice, but make them look fantastic. How about that? That's way better than really, really nice. Like the idea, bro, trying to push away from others and make something different. So, it's all about authenticity, trying to be who you are, and there's nothing wrong with following a pattern. I mean, things work, if things work, you follow things that work, but you got to find your spot in the whole mix of it. What makes you set apart from everybody else? What makes you unique? And there's really not a whole lot of beard companies out there talking about bald guys. I mean, I'll say it now and watch. I promise you, in the next year, you're going to start seeing people probably take my advice and start doing it. But you're going to start seeing people probably start catering and probably pushing out to bald guys, because they're going to start to understand that there's a correlation a lot of times with bald guys and beards. A lot of guys that have bald heads, they grow beards. Why? Because that's the only place they can grow hair. I mean, they can't grow head hair, but they'll grow a facial hair. So why wouldn't they? And so, but if you can catch somebody that's got a bald head and offer something that's going to be something that's going to take care of a problem. I wouldn't even say a problem, but an actual need for shaving your head, something make it easier, faster to do, making it look good, using the right skin products for it. And catch them with their beards too, to be able to do the same thing with their beards, and you make high quality, top premium stuff. You're going to be unstoppable, especially if you have good character and great customer service. You try to ship stuff out as fast as you can, and be completely honest and transparent, like me. I'm going to tell you right now, one of my first customers is in the chat right now, Frankie J. Good friend. He's a member of my channel, but he was one of my first customers. And what did I do? I got excited to send him something, and try to ship it off, and realized that I had the wrong package, wrong label for the package, because he was my first one that I actually shipped to through Shopify. I was doing it through something else before, and then I had to go to the post office and had to pay the difference for a different packing slip. And I did that, and what did I do? I completely lost the receipt that had the tracker on it, and I had to own up to it and say, you know what, I'm sorry, brother, I lost the tracking number. I need to do better at that. But that one time I messed up, I learned to always keep the receipts when it has tracking numbers on it. Okay, you live and learn. You know, everybody lives and learns, and so that's one thing that I learned. And I'm just glad it was Frankie that I did it to, because he's an understanding, forgiving guy. If it was somebody else, they may have been like, man, this guy sucks, he's unprofessional, and I'm never coming back to him. So who knows? But that's kind of a funny deal, actually. I see Frankie's laughing about it, but he's like, it's all right, brother, appreciate you. But yeah, I'm just excited because this is a new era, a new chapter in my life. You know, I've been doing content creation for the last 3 years, run different channels. I left my conventional job about a year ago. It's almost a year ago to the date. July 1st would be in my 1 year from my job. I was into sales and stuff. But if you would have told me a year ago that I would be starting a company like now, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. You know, I knew I was gonna be able to be full time, you know, with YouTube, and I practically have been, you know, but I don't want it to be just YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? I love YouTube and stuff, but I love to make stuff. I'm a creator. I like to create videos, but it's not just because of the videos, but I like to connect with people. I'm a minister. That's why I love people. Or I guess I should say that's why I'm a minister, because I love people. I love working with people, meeting people, trying to help people. But you know, I love making a product that actually works good. And I'm hoping this helps a lot of people. I really do. I really hope that this works very, very good for people, and the scents are great for everybody. And I appreciate that, Raby. I really do. So I wouldn't say my channel is better than anybody else's, really. There's a lot of fantastic creators out there, a lot of guys that are a lot smaller than me, a lot of guys that are a lot bigger than me, and it's fine. You know, I try not to get wrapped up in the whole like subscriber count and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, you know, if you meet your people's needs, you know, they appreciate you. You know, and that's what matters to me the most. Now, there are times where you do want more subscribers, but I think that just comes with the natural, you know, idea of growing a channel. You want to have a bigger community, you know, to be able to have more of a platform to be able to talk about stuff, you know what I mean? So let's see here. I'm definitely interested. Well, Morgan, I appreciate it. What I want to do too is also offer like maybe samples too, for a lot of people that are not sure if they like the scent or not, you know. Yeah, Frankie's got a ton of beard products, tons of them, and it's, you know, mind-blowing, because I thought there can't be anybody that has more beard products than I do, but maybe Frankie has more than I do. So, but yeah, it's been a fun thing, you know. It's been a fun ride, and I'm going to continue to make videos as much as I can. But if some reason God blesses me and my business does very, very well, which I'm obviously mindful and hopeful that it will, I may get busy and not have to, you know, have the time to post as much as I want to, but I still will for sure connect every week, because that's what I do. I love doing it. But yeah, that's it's exciting. It's exciting to it's exciting when you get comments like, man, I really think this stuff smells amazing. I love the way it feels, this and that. But again, you know, it's hard to get that. It's hard to get that same mentality when you are a person that uses a lot of beard oils. You know what I mean? Like, I use a lot of beard stuff. I've been doing beard stuff, thousands of them in the last 2-3 years, literally thousands. I mean, I probably at one point, even at this moment, I probably have about, I would literally say probably about $5,000-6,000 worth of beard products, oils and butters and all that stuff in retail, sitting on my shelf that I need to get rid of. And so, But it's just, one of those things. So, but I wanted to jump on here more than anything. And yeah, you can't put your standards too high, because we're all people. We make mistakes all the time. If we had standards too high, then nobody could ever hit them. And who's to say that we should have standards that high anyways? I mean, I try to shoot for perfection. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a perfectionist. I really am. I'm OCD about some things. If I put a label on my bottle and it's not even, I'm not gonna lie to you. It bugs the junk out of me. But I was talking to Dan last night from Beer to Death. He's the guy that helps me with my labels, and I was telling him what I want to do with my labels. If I move to a 4-ounce container, I want to make it where some of the words are more eligible. They're bigger. Let's remove the QR code from my YouTube channel because it's not necessary. All this stuff we're talking. And I said, well, and another thing also, is there a better way of peeling these labels? And he kind of laughed about it, and he said, it's always hard, but you get better at it over time. Well, then I said, and another thing is the labels, I don't know why, but I keep getting like smudges on my labels, like my fingerprints. And I hate that, and they're not like real noticeable, but I notice them. And he said, yeah, it's just because the labels are so dark, but everybody loves the labels. So, and I said, so basically, I said, I guess it's a form of authenticity, because everybody's getting a fingerprint of my fingerprint in their beards or on their beard oils, on the label. Like somebody told me the other day, I was sending them out something, and they said, don't put a label on it. I don't want a label. I just, maybe you could put your own label on there and just write on it, because it's just more authentic. It's more authentic or more personal that way. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. There are people out there that actually would rather have a handwritten label than an actual professional label put on there, because they just, who knows, maybe they think that maybe if BHT Grooming gets really big one of these days, that they can go back and say, I have an original oil that Chad himself wrote on, instead of some. Oh, there he is, Preston. Preston was the one that asked me that. That is funny. I didn't even know you were on here. So, but yeah, just to think that, people want that authenticity. They want to know that, hey, I was there in the beginning before it launched, before it took off, and to say that, I know the owner. He's not just some guy that, this is just not some oil that's produced in a factory that, has automatic labels put on it, which there's nothing wrong with that. I think that if I got to the point where I couldn't put labels on because I wouldn't have the time to do it, I wouldn't be stupid not to go off and buy machines like that, because you have to. I mean, you got to get to a point where you have to get the automation in there to get your products out fast. You have to. But right now, it's just a one-man band. It's a one-man show. I'm doing it all, and I'm labeling it all. I'm mixing the oils myself. I'm doing the scents myself. I'm trying to do the marketing. I wouldn't say I do the marketing myself, because I do have Dan from Beer to Death. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, but on Instagram, I don't run that Instagram, and I don't run any of the Facebook page or groups. If you send me an IM, I'm so stupid. If you send me a DM on IG, Instagram, or Facebook, and you get like a reply like thanks or for sure or whatever it is, no, that's not me. I'm not responding to any messages, but I do get a screenshot of the message itself sent to me. So I always know any messages that come to those platforms, they are tied in with me. But I just don't, I don't do the messaging stuff. I don't do Instagram stuff. I do have friends running that for me, and it's very helpful, and I really do appreciate their help. But right now, every label you get, if you see that it's a little crooked, if you see maybe a smudge with the fingerprint, that's all mine. Yeah, so let's see here. Exuberate, good to see you. Golden anointing oil with frankincense and myrrh, nice. Well, hey, Preston, thanks for stopping by, brother. Please, if you can come to London, please get in touch so we can meet face to face. Absolutely. If I come to London, I'll reach out to you. In fact, I had Brad Glaser coming through Wichita about a few months ago, and we met down the street at the gas station. I got to talk to him for a while, got a picture with him, and just got to talk and meet him face to face. And it's really cool when you get to meet people face to face that you just don't really, you talk to through messaging or you see on YouTube. To be able to see somebody face to face is really cool and to shake hands with. Hey, Randy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, for sure. Shoot me up, Preston. All right? For sure. Let's see here. Yeah, Randy Rodriguez. What do you think about the beard products? Morgan was asking earlier. And I know that so I sent you something before I even launched. It didn't even have a label on it. And then I sent you the giveaway that you just won like last week, or maybe it was the week before, on the Deepwater Spice. Do you want to chime in and tell us what your thoughts are? I haven't really heard too much from you about that, but we'll see live. Cool people. So how many people's going to Worlds this year? I know Baker's going. I'm not going. I just don't, I'm not able to go right now. I've got a lot of other things that I got on my plate right now that I'm doing. Nice. How are you doing, Chad? Philip, I'm doing good. How are you doing? How's your health, buddy? Hopefully you're hanging in there. So it's like, what is it? It's like, gosh, I don't even know what it is outside right now. It's pretty warm today, but it's got 90 degrees and it's kind of windy. Yeah, there's a lot of True North going up there to Worlds. I think Mike Brewer's going up there. I know Dave and Dave from Board and Beard is going up there. Kay, I'm trying to think who else. Tons of people going up there to Worlds this year. Yep. Dino, yep. Hey, thanks, Morgan. Well, have you guys noticed how many channels out there are like doing all AI stuff? Oh yeah, Chief's going too, yep. Yeah, it's crazy, all the AI stuff, and some of the stuff you don't even know if it's real or fake. It's crazy. And I think I'm not completely against AI. I mean, I think ChatGPT can be good for certain things, but I certainly wouldn't take everything from there. I would use your own brain on certain things, but I think there's going to come a time where people are like, you know what? I would die right now to watch a real human being make mistakes when they talk and talk like a real person instead of perfectly as an AI robot. And that's so true. I'm looking at Oud Essence, but they are both great. Deciding what's next. Nice. So I'm not sure if you guys know Brad Glaser, sorry, but he texted me last night and he's like, dude, so I've tried all these. I'm going to get some wash from you. He's like, I tried in when he first got his batch of oils. All right, Frankie, good to see you, brother. Have a great Sunday, bud. Appreciate you. Double tap that screen and look at you, buddy. Still coming strong. So he bought an Amber Trail, Midnight Current, Deepwater Spice, and Oud Essence. So he bought 4 oils, and he bought a beard butter. And I think it was Midnight Current beard butter he bought, if I remember correctly. And he said he hadn't even used his gift card that he won. And he texted me and he goes, oh my gosh, man, the Midnight Current, dude, that's fantastic. And then he turned around and said 3 or 4 hours later, no, I lied to you. Amber Trail, the tobacco and the amber, oh my gosh, that is incredible. And then that was like 3 days ago. And then maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And then last night he texted me and said, okay, so I tried the oud yesterday. He goes, I'm telling you, went to work, and he goes, 8-9 hours later, I still, I still can smell whiffs of it in my beard. I guess I think what he did was he went to like a music event, like a music thing downtown to listen to live music, and he said he could smell from the wind blowing his beard the oud. He could get whiffs of the oud, and was like, man, I'm loving it. Even 8-9 hours later, I'm getting whiffs of it. And the butter, he was talking about how the butter feels great, the feel in beard, the oil is great. So it's sounding really good what he's saying. I'm like, man, that's awesome, that's awesome. And he goes, I used the oud again today, just loving the oud. And tomorrow I'm going to be using the sweet, or the deep water spice. And he goes, and I'm going to go on your website and leave a review. He goes, I want to try them all before I leave a review. So by the way, if you've tried my beard products and you love them, the best thing you can do for me is go on my website and leave a review. Simple as that. It does help other people to make decisions on if they like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you don't like it, don't leave a review. No, but seriously, if you love it, make sure you leave a review, and let everybody know why you love it. I think right now it's between it's between Deep Water Spice and Amber Trail. Those are getting hit up a lot on the reviews. Hey, it's all right, Randy. No problem, bro. Can't wait to purchase one of your shirts when you ship internationally. Now, listen, I'm pretty sure I can ship internationally. I have to get with Dan from Bearded Death, because I think he said there's a certain way you do it. So I'm not exactly for sure how much the shipping's going to be, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. And if you're still interested in me shipping you something, send me an email, info@bhtgrooming.com, and I'll get in touch with you through email and let you know for sure if I can ship it, but I'm pretty sure I can. All right, going back up here. Sorry, Philip, I wasn't trying to miss you. I'll order stuff when I get where I can. I especially want a big bottle of barbershop scent oil. Yep, and I can make you beard oil that smells like barbershop. All right. I don't have it as a main line. I don't even talk about it on the website, but I can make that. All right, I can do it. I could custom make anything, really. What's up, Justin? Justin Drake, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Justin Drake. Man, I remember that name. Remind me of the name. I just think I seen your name just recently. Justin Drake. Let's see here. Yes, I remember. Because you were on one of my recent live streams, I think, weren't you? Yes. Oh, yeah. This is one of the students that I subbed for in school last year. That's funny. I was like, I know that name. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Just enjoying the nice breeze out here in Kansas. It's about 90 degrees, and I would be burning up right now, but it is nice and windy. I'm getting a suntan on my bald head. Just lined up my beard today. The top got up crispy for church. Shaved my head, letting the beard grow. By the way, I know a lot of times we want to trim our beard straight down right here. I will never do that again for a long time, because I should have just left my beard the way it was. I took the sides off, and now I'm like, man, I shouldn't have done it, because it was getting kind of out there. I wanted to get out there. I wanted to grow farther out and wider, and that's what you get to look forward to on this channel, watching me grow this beard out to the biggest beard I can grow it. So, hey guys, if you haven't, would you double tap the screen? I'd appreciate that. Get some likes up in here. If you've never subscribed to this channel, this is a great channel when it comes to beard care, head shaving stuff, and clothing. I do reviews a lot. I'm going to be doing some reviews on some clothing from Vielbach. It's a company I've been kind of using for a while now, and I've got some shirts that I tend to use a lot. Sweatpants, don't use a whole lot of sweatpants when it's 90 degrees outside, but when it gets, in the evening, a little cooler outside sometimes. I think those cooler days are over now, but I'll definitely be pulling those back out in the fall. But just tailored clothing that fits good, and it's really not even real expensive either. I think if you buy like 3 or 4 pieces, you get it like 50% off, which is pretty dang cheap compared to other clothing that you can get. But I'm going to be trying out some stuff that I've been eyeing for a little while on that as well. So you guys get hearing all the, not to get political, but you guys hearing about all those threats on America from Iran, and now that they're going to shut down the oil stuff from Iran. So what's crazy is I was like, man, president's given a couple weeks notice on Iran, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's a done deal. All right, Stanley, appreciate you, brother. When's my next live? Man, I almost go live every day. Styled and Dialed show. It's going to be Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be my next live stream that's actually planned. I don't do a lot of planned live streams. I mean, I have my live stream show. In fact, what I'll do is Wednesday at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say noon Wednesday. I'm going to go live to, I usually don't go live to the public, honestly. Right now I'm going live to the public because I'm telling them about my special going on tomorrow for my birthday. I'm actually running a promo for all shipping. If you spend $50 minimum, it has to be before tax, you get free shipping. It doesn't matter what you buy, free shipping, $50 minimum. It's normally $65. I'm dropping it down for a promo. It'll start at 12:01 tomorrow morning, the 23rd. It'll go to 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So all you East Coasters, you get it. It's just going to be an hour kind of behind you guys. So but I'll probably go live on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, but it'll be for the membership. Like I said, I try to go live to the members every week to tie in back behind the scenes and stuff. So that'll be probably 1 o'clock. I think I said 1 o'clock. It's going to be, I'm just going to make it noon Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time in the afternoon on Wednesday. I'll be going live to the membership, and we're going to discuss whatever. We're going to discuss head shaving, we can discuss beard care, we can discuss whatever you want to discuss, and we'll talk about it. Sound good? Awesome, Stanley, appreciate that, man. I'm going to jump off here, guys. Been on here for about an hour. Only planned on being on here for a few minutes, but you know how that goes. Appreciate all the kind words for everybody stopping in today, saying hi. So appreciate all the support so far in the BHTgrooming.com, all the products that I've been able to put out. It's encouraging to see all the good results and all the good feedback. And so a lot more to come, guys. Trust me, a lot more to come. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I've got a fall scent coming out. It's gonna be a limited drop. It's a new oud scent that I'm working on that I love it. My wife loves it. But I feel like it's going to be way better to release it in the fall when it's cooler outside. Something that's going to last a long time. I'm telling you, if you like oud, you're going to absolutely love this. Especially if you love the oud essence, you're going to love this one because this one is really, really awesome. Okay, so I got some woods in it, some oud, all kinds of different stuff going on in it, and it lasts a long time. All right, so I think it's going to be, I got a name for it, but I'm not going to call it out yet. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys go over there, even if you're not making a purchase. Make sure to go over there to bhtgrooming.com and sign up and subscribe to my email list, because I'm going to be sending out a lot of emails on discounts. Like tomorrow, the one I'm doing tomorrow, the shipping promo, I'm going to be sending out different special discounts over time. But this is going to be a perfect place for you to get an email sent to you on special drops that BHT Grooming is dropping, and when it's going to be dropping, and all these awesome things that I plan on doing on the channel, like new product offerings as well too. So new clothing pieces that I'm coming up with. So make sure you get over there. I do have the link below in the description. Make it easy to go over there. Just select it. My Etsy is also down there if you're into Etsy stuff, but I do have the website. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you share this. Make sure that you share this. If you have friends that are into beard care stuff, and you think that the beard care stuff that I'm making from BHT Grooming is great, please do me a favor. Share it with your friends, because it does help my small company. All right? All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. God bless you all. Always remember, stay sharp. See, I don't even know how to say it. Look sharp and lead strong. I always want to say look or stay sharp, and it always messes me up, because the saying is lead sharp. Oh my gosh, I'm done, guys. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Look clean. Okay, I'm done. You know what's funny? If you guys only had an idea how many bloopers I have when I make videos, maybe that might be like some videos that I can make for my members, like bloopers. When I'm doing videos, all the bloopers, like how many times I have to repeat myself and repeat myself and repeat myself, all for your comedy, just so you can laugh and have a good time at how crazy and OCD I am when it comes to like recording stuff. So what I was trying to say was look sharp and lead strong. See, I got it, finally. It only took me about 3 or 4 times to do it and to really think about it before I say it. So one of these days, when I say that slogan so many times, I'll remember it. Look sharp, lead strong. Look sharp, lead strong. Look sharp, lead strong. Hashtag that. Look sharp, lead strong. All right, guys, seriously, I'm out of here. Take care. Have a happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon.